All right, guys. Hey, Zero here, and welcome to an evening with Zero. Something new I'm doing on the channel just to try and connect with you guys a little bit more. Um, I kind of wanted to be able to, just to talk about stuff with the channel and just stuff in general, anything really. If anybody even comes in and watches these, if not, then it's just gonna end up being some really boring vlogs that nobody will want to watch. But yeah, I figured just do, we can hang out, do whatever. I might play some songs from time to time. I might paint. I might, do whatever, and show you guys some stuff, and you guys can come in and talk and hang out with me. There's a little bit of delay in terms of like what I'm saying and how it portrays onto the chat, so there might be a few seconds before I reply to things. As just the latency is kind of like stretched out and different. Anyways, so start this first episode of this. I want to say thanks to anybody that does watch this. Either you maybe watch it back on the replay or whatever. But I was in a game store today because I found out there's a retro game store like 2 miles from my apartment today. So I had to go. I was like, that's crazy. It's like right down the street more or less. So I picked up a few games there. They had so much stuff there that I wanted to get, but I didn't have the money to buy it all. It was like some obscure like Sega Genesis games and some really cool Super Nintendo games and stuff like that. But I just couldn't buy all that stuff. I bought a few games. One of which was a recommendation by one of you guys. Kevin actually gave me this recommendation for The Darkness, which is a game on 360 that also plays on Xbox One. So we'll be doing that series fairly soon. Thanks, Kevin, for the recommendation. Found this for pretty cheap there. Not sure if you guys can see that or not, but the camera's kind of like, I don't know. I'm coming through my laptop here, so who knows. Anyways, and then I found this old James Bond game on GameCube that I really wanted to try. I've been getting into these games recently, these James Bond games. So I mean, I always played GoldenEye back in the day, but not the other ones as much. So I'm looking forward to trying that as well on my Wii because I don't have an actual GameCube anymore, sadly. But my Wii plays the games, so that's all I need. That's all I really need. Anyways, what can we talk about, guys? What can we do here in this first episode? I want to talk about the channel, of course, and see like what can we do to get better. What other series we have coming? A lot of games planned. Also, more Zero recommendations, more music. Obviously, you guys know I'm working really hard on music and getting it to sound more professional, so we can get stuff up on iTunes and get you guys to really, really enjoy it for as good as I can make it. So it should be a lot of fun to do that. I have my guitar here. So if I feel like playing anything, I can just play, a few things. I don't know if the levels are right with the sound. Maybe you guys can't hear me. Maybe you can hear me too much. So I'm not sure. But anyways, yeah, we can just kind of hang out. So I want to show you those games that I got. The game store is really cool. There's like a lot of there's like systems there. There's a lot of like refurbished systems, and there's controllers and stuff all the way from like Atari up till Xbox One and PS4. So it's just as old as you can get to as new as you can get. So it's really neat. Some of the stuff's kind of pricey, but I found a few stuff that was really cheap, and there was some stuff in there that's really good price. So we just have to look. There was a Mickey game I wanted, the Castle Illusion on Sega Genesis. I never played that, and it was like $50. So I was like, I can't really get this right now. But maybe down the line, maybe down the line. Also a Ninja Turtles game called like the something Stone. It was on Sega Genesis as well. I never played that game, but I really want to, because I've played pretty much every Ninja Turtle game on consoles, and I really want to play that one. So maybe at some point. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. I don't know, because my Sega Genesis works great, so I want to add to that collection. I only have a few games because I'd gotten it more recently. Yeah, I don't know. So music, working on music, trying to get a song done. It sounded a little more mainstream, which is cool. It's pretty cool. But we'll see. I don't think anybody's actually watching this right now, are they? Probably not. I don't know if anybody's ever going to come into any of these guys, but I figured I'd do this just for something fun. This is just the first time doing it. I hope it's actually recording right. It looks like it is. There's just a delay. That's all. Just a delay. Just my guitar. My guitar's in tune, so that's good. Isn't always in tune, but you know, it is. It is sometimes. I try to keep it in tune anyways. Try to keep myself in tune. That doesn't work out either, you know. But also, I don't know. It's kind of like show and tell too, you know, showing you the games. I got a stack of CDs right here. I always have CDs around, guys. What do I have here? I got the new Muse album right here, Simulation Theory. That's a good one. If we're talking about zero recommendations, I recommend that album. Very synthy, very, very synthy, with some live guitar as well in there. Amazing, amazing sounds. It's really good. One of my favorite Muse albums, probably. Definitely better than their last one, that's for sure. What else I got? Nothing else there. All sorts of stuff. So, yeah, sometimes I might just chill here. We, you know, might not talk much, just chill. You guys can come hang out. We can tell me about stuff that you guys want to see on the channel as well, because I really want to know all that. But I can't thank you guys enough for being a part of this channel. Everybody that does come in. It's been a good ride so far, and we just hope we can keep it growing, get the community growing, and have had a lot of fun times and a lot of fun stuff, trying to get as much different content as I can up for you guys in terms of sharing my passions with you all, in terms, you know, gaming, soccer, music, just, you know, horror stuff, just all that. I think that's what I'm aiming for, and still trying to get better, still trying to come up with more ideas. And I think live streaming like this will be a good way for us to connect and chat, you know, and talk about the channel, and, you know, maybe get to know you guys some. If you guys have any questions for me, you can go ahead and leave them in the comments or whatever. If you happen to watch live, you can always ask live, and I'll answer, most likely, depending on the question. Let's not get too crazy here. Can't answer anything too spicy. Well, maybe I will. Who knows? If I had a few Midoris before, maybe. I do have Midori right there, and vodka, so that's dangerous. Let me show you guys these cool graphic novels that I have. This is one called Skin and Earth. It's by the singer Lights. She's a wonderful singer, and this is her full volume 1 of her graphic novel that she designed herself and wrote, and, you know, actually I think she was the artist behind it too, so it's really cool. And if you can get a hold of this, get it. My friend actually went to an event that had her there, and met her, got her to sign this for me, and brought this back for me. It was a wonderful surprise. I was like, wow. So Lights actually wrote my name down on something. I feel so special, believe me. Like Lights. If she wasn't married already, you know, I think she's married. And this is one by Chad Michael Murray called Everlast. Chad Michael Murray, you might know him from the show One Tree Hill. Yes, that's Chad Michael Murray. He actually made a graphic novel. It's probably my favorite one. It's called Everlast, and it's really cool. I haven't read this in a while, though. I should probably read it again. Bought this a while ago when it first came out. The artwork's really good. I like the story. I think that would be cool to see like a movie series or even a TV show out of this. It'd be really neat. So those are 2 graphic novels that I have that I really, really enjoy. Maybe if you guys are interested in those, Everlast and Skin and Earth. There's an album for the Lights one that accompanies the graphic novel, and vice versa. The album is called Skin and Earth, and it's a really good album, by the way. Highly recommend that one. Really good pop record, and the songs go along with the story and in the graphic novel, so it's a very neat idea. Haven't seen anything like that done before. You know, if someone makes a graphic novel and an album to go with it, I would love to do that. But I can't draw at all. Like, I'm horrible at drawing. So, you know, I would need somebody else to portray, you know, my ideas down and articulate it all, because I can't draw. That's just something I can't do. I've tried, failed so many times. Yeah, what else we got here? I could play a song, maybe. It'd be weird, I'm just playing to myself right now. Have What songs have I made? Like on, I mean, I've shared a lot of demos on the channel already. A lot of demos. You guys have been listening to them and leaving some kind comments, which is fantastic. I can't believe you guys are even listening to it. So, a lot of different stuff. I like to experiment with a lot of different sounds. As you can tell, I have many different songs, and that's what I'm aiming for. I don't want to be in like one genre. I kind of want to just spread out and do a lot of different things. This is actually the opening chord to a Roy Orbison song. But which one? I close my eyes. I think it's In Dreams or something, maybe. I can't remember. But it sounds just like a chord, like right there. Whoops. I'm playing very close to my desk because there's like a drawer out with my microphone sitting on it. So like I have very little room to like move my hands here to play. I like bluesy stuff too. Sometimes I like to sing some blues songs. I have a few bluesy sounding songs. I don't think I've really shared any on the channel yet. I have one called Show Me the Way, or The Way to Your Love, I should say. I wrote another new one called Paris, or In Paris, I should say, that I really, really love. It's like a brand new song I'd written. And I want it to be more of a synthy song. Like, it's not meant to be on like acoustic guitar, but yeah, it always could be. I mean, I know how to play it acoustically already, and I haven't even recorded the synth version of it yet. But I have the melody all in my head, and it's really cool. I like that one. I could even probably play some songs like that I have out on there. Is this... Oh man, my internet is going slow here. Alright, let me see. Let me go into my files here on my computer. I'm sorry about the lighting too. The lighting in my room is horrible. Like one bulb works, you know, my camera's not the best. It's just my built-in webcam, so I don't have like fancy equipment right now, guys. My microphone's good though, so at least you can hear me alright. Not that you guys need to see me, my ugly face. Let me go into... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Miscellaneous. I'm trying to find the folder here. I got so many demos I've recorded and like from past projects that I did that didn't really formulate as much as I wanted them to, because they weren't really like, just the quality wasn't there for me. So I'd been happy. I recorded a ton of songs. Let me see. Like Daylight was an old demo I'd done for Alan. It's actually a song about Alan Wake, the game, Daylight. If you don't know that. So that was a song I'd actually made a small Alan Wake EP years ago. I wrote like 5 songs about Alan Wake and put them all in this little EP under a different name, and it wasn't like a professional thing. It was just something I just did. It was like, here you go, you know, to my friends or whatever. And so I might use, like, I'm going to use Daylight, and there might be 1 or 2 other songs I might use from that as well, because I like, or I can make a new Alan Wake EP and just put Daylight on it. Maybe I'll do that. I don't know. Something that sounds a little better. Perhaps. Let me see what I got in my files here. What did I share recently? I got some crap. Like, there's some really bad songs here that I've done as well. And like old versions of songs that are just absolute terrible. Like, so bad. I can't even listen to them. Like, some of the stuff I share on YouTube, it's like, I don't even like want to share that much, but it works, I guess. Yeah, I'll play a little bit of this song. This is a song called Misery I wrote probably back in like 5 years ago or something like that. And it was like a piano song. It's a very dark one. Let me see if you guys can hear this or not. You should be able to hear that. Boom, boom. This is like so old, like I couldn't even, you think I can't sing now, wait to hear me trying to sing back then. So this one's called Misery. It's like, I might bring this song back eventually, but I don't know. You've been hurting, don't know where to go, caught up in misery. So there, it's kind of bluesy. All of you. It's kind of a dark song too. Feeling uneasy. You've been trying. So there, misery. I think I tried to experiment with the song again too later down the line, but I could never find the sound that I wanted. So there's a little bit of, it's very like dark piano, bluesy kind of song. I mean, I might try it for Zero, you know, eventually. I don't know. Maybe I'll share it on the channel too, that version of it, see what you guys think. I just, you know, I just have so much stuff I've worked on over several years, just endless stuff, just like crap, and some stuff's pretty good, some stuff I wish I could make better, some stuff really needs a lot of sound to it still. I did a lot of work on it. I have another dark like piano song like that called Halloween, which is a song about Halloween, go figure. I'm looking through my files right now. I shared Lost, didn't I? I did share that song. Nightmare was one I just put up on the channel, that demo. That's a really dark song. I'm not even going to tell half of you what that song is about. It's just a very dark song. What else we got in there? Coming Home, I remember that one. I don't know. If there's anything you guys really want to see on a Zero album that I've already shared on the channel, just let me know, and I'll make more of an effort to put it on there, because I don't really know what songs I'm going to use. Some I definitely know I'm going to use. Some I'm just like, I'm kind of on the fence about. But yeah, I mean, I can probably play like a song or two. Where I gotta have my notebook here with my lyrics. I always have. Try not to break my guitar here. Yikes! There we go. Got my little notebook. This is my new notebook that I have for writing songs. It's actually a Legend of Zelda like journal book kind of. It's really cool. So I've been writing songs in this for a few years now. Got plenty of room left in it. I just, just lyrics and stuff I come up with I like to put on there. In the past year I've really been writing a lot in here. Let's see here, the State of Decay 2 song that I just shared was written in here. Wise Man, Rain, there's a Paris song I was just talking about. Better Man was written in here. Some other new ones. There's some cheesy stuff in here too. Like maybe I could play one here, maybe a version of a song that you guys have already heard on the channel. Just play it like acoustically or something. Like Ben Salem could be like a... Sorry guys, I'm like really just sifting through some pages here, trying to see what I got. I always need to have my lyrics in front of me too. Like most of the time, like if I don't have my lyrics, I'll like forget them. I'm not even kidding. Like you think I should be good at remembering lyrics, but surprisingly I'm not that good at remembering my own lyrics. Times I've played out before, I always have like my lyric book like sitting like right in front of me on like a stool or something. It's so ghetto, but I'm like, I don't want to forget. Not that people are going to know, but like for me, I want the songs to be portrayed how I envisioned them being portrayed. I can't even talk. Ben Salem was the first song I actually shared on the channel. And it was the first time I really came out as Zero and was like, this is kind of the music I want to make, in a way. And the song has a very full sound to it. I just don't like the mixing. Like the mixing needs to be better. That's why I have working with producer. Maybe if we work on that song, he can make it sound better. I can always play it acoustically now because I know how to play it acoustically. Maybe I'll play a little bit of that. like to pick at the strings. I have a very particular way of playing. I can't even like teach it if I wanted to. I just like, it's like a lot of improvisation. Ben Salem. I was once a boy full of big time dreams. I'm a broken man stumbling on my feet. Can't remember those simple days, 'cause time after time they just fade away. I'm afraid to hurt again. I've been hit so long. Pieces are all broken. When will the storm come? Yeah, when will the storm come? I guess. Picked apart like a money tree, left for dead inside a cemetery. These are the moments that change our lives. Oh, they either make us strong or eat us alive. I'm afraid you'll hurt again. I've been hit so long. Pieces are all broken. When will the storm come? I've been hit so long. The pieces are all broken. When will the storm come? When will the storm come? Yeah, when will the storm come? When will the storm come? So a lot of you have been asking, or some of you have been asking for that song acoustically. Well, there you go. There it is. That's Ben Salem. I don't really practice that one a ton acoustically, but it's not totally different from the full version of the song that I shared. The first mix, I should say. But yeah. What other songs have I shared on the channel? Waiting was one. Daylight, obviously, and Not the End, Nightmare, Wise Man. So many different ones. Ones I wrote and just like recorded and put up on YouTube, like just out of the blue. Like ones I would just write and record, and I was like, I'm gonna share this. Songs like Wake the Dead, Wise Man, Rain. Those were all ones I kind of just manifested out of nothing, more or less. And I just was like, here, let me share it with you guys and see what you think. So that's that. Got my Muse album. This Muse album, again, recommend it. I still can't talk. You would think I am drunk. The artwork's really cool in this album too, so that's definitely awesome. I would love to learn how to play. Sometimes I learn how to play songs I like acoustically, like I just figure them out, or I look up the chords. And if they're chords I can play, I'll portray them, but it's not always that easy, because a lot of the time I have to sing it differently than the artists themselves, which is understandable because I have a different voice than them. But you kind of have to make it your own, especially if you're playing an acoustic guitar and the song isn't really acoustic. You gotta kind of unplug it and strip it down. I like doing that with my own songs, like song like Not the End. I like stripping that down and just playing it, unplugged. And Ben Salem, the one I just played as well. It's a lot of fun to do that and to try that. You get different sounds. was actually listening to some of my old songs the other night, my really old ones, and I was like, can I use any of these? Like, can I even play any of these acoustically? If I figured out how to play one acoustic guitar, one I never thought I would ever use again, so, but I might actually use it as a song. So maybe I can play you a little bit of this song. It's a song called Solace. It was a song that was all done on piano with a little bit of like this like hi-hat hit. It was really cheesy. It wasn't recorded that well back in the day. But I was like, can I even learn how to play this acoustically? And I kind of did. Deep in the depths of me is a person I will never see, terrified to show a piece of me I'll never know, I will never know. Something like that I figured out acoustically, but it's a little different, like the actual version of it, but it's called Solace. Maybe I'll strip it down and do an acoustic, maybe the actual song will become acoustic, you know. I think it sounds better like this than it did the way I had done it originally. Those are all old demos though, you know. So much stuff to sift through and so many new stuff I'm working on, so it's like I have a lot of songs to choose from and stuff to share. It's just, what do I like, what do you guys like, you know. Can you believe that? Two of my friends wanted me to write a country song, like, do a country song, you should do it. And I was like, I can't, like, I just, like, does country music even fit me? Like, I don't hate country music, but it's not my favorite type. I'll listen to it every now and then. But, like, to write a country song for me is very different, so I gotta get out my southern accent, and I gotta play. I thought I could do a southern accent alright, because I'm originally from a little bit of a place that likes a lot of country music, so. It's called Broken Hearts is one I started writing, and like I haven't finished it yet. It's super, super cheesy. And isn't every country song super cheesy, really? We were just a couple of kids, summer nights at the pool, or something like that. Like, I don't even know. Meeting up at the park every day after school. He told me forever I'd be by your side. Now I'm severed, picking up the pieces of my life. And then I would go into the chorus and then, tell me where the broken hearts go when they're lost. Tell me how can they get back what once was gone. Yeah, something like that. So that's it. That's like pretty much all I have of the song right now. I'm trying to sing it with like a southern accent so it sounds more official, so it's actually country. But there you go, guys. There's your country music. I don't know. I really don't. What the heck am I doing? I just said so much stuff. Anyways, enough on music right now. I feel like I'm just like going crazy with this right now. This first episode's gone on longer than I thought it would. It's been like a half hour. Crazy. But this is kind of what I want to do for this series. You know, I had people that want to come in and watch this live. You see me live streaming the YouTube sanctioned, right? There's a few things we probably can't talk about. But yeah, anything that's to do with the channel, you guys want to ask me any questions, give me any suggestions, it's all welcome. If you guys just want to chit chat, tell me about stuff that you like. That's also really, really cool. I'd like to know what you guys like. But I'll show you guys some cool stuff from time to time, play you some songs again, share some stuff, little clips of stuff or whatever. Yeah, otherwise these are probably just going to be really boring vlogs, which this one is turning out to be. So, and I might not just be sitting here every time. I might be, I might be out in a different room. I could be in the kitchen cooking or something. Not that you guys want to see me cooking. Do you want to see me cooking? It won't be very pretty. It won't be very extravagant either. It'll be like pasta or cereal. I'm really good at making a bowl of cereal and grilled cheese. I make a mean grilled cheese. So that is that, guys. Oh wait, one more thing I want to show you. This right here. I don't know if I showed this. This is for all my LFO fans out there, because I know a lot of people have come in the channel. LFO fans just like me, which is awesome. So I don't know if I put this in one of my videos before, but I'll show you guys. When I saw LFO in concert in 2017 in New York City, obviously it was just Brad and Devin before Devin passed away, and after Rich. I had this VIP tag because I was VIP, and it has my name on it. It says Matthew and Rich in Music. And I remember Brad telling me when I walked up there behind the scenes to meet them, he was like, finally somebody puts their name on their name badge. I was like, yeah, I want you guys to know. Really cool. And then like my friend ran over to see Devin, and Brad's like, oh, Devin's always everyone's favorite. And I was like, Brad, you're my favorite. And he was like, yeah. So I wanted to, give Brad a little love there. No, I love LFO, always will. It's a very tragic story with those guys right now, but they're going to live on through all of us for sure. So yeah, I thought that's kind of cool, a little VIP tag. I'd leave it hanging on my closet door here, so it's always there. Because I can't remember if I shared that in my LFO collection video or not. I may have, but might as well show it again, right? What else? Do I have any other cool things to show you guys? I don't even know. Don't really know if anybody even ends up watching this. Now I know your names. Dalton, what's up, Dalton? Yeah, my name. Yeah. Now you can stalk me properly. Here's my music studio books. These are my my music program books. I have a couple of them, so I can learn more stuff about my program and learn how to use it better for my own liking. I don't really have, there's not much, there's a lot of crap in this drawer, to be honest with you guys. Do I have any cool CDs to show you guys? As intended, yeah, as intended. Alright, so Dalton's gonna stalk me. That's alright. You might be really bored to death with that one. What else is over here? The newest all-time low record, really awesome. Nobody has this. Go out and get this. It's really good. I think anybody could enjoy this album. It's very, very catchy, very full of energy. Shoot. Yeah, just a lot. I mean, I gotta do more Zero recommendation episodes on CDs, albums. I'm laying here coping with my life because I work in 5 hours. 5 hours. You should be sleeping. I know. That's like me though. I always if I have to get up really early for work, I'll end up say I have to get up 5 for work, I'll end up going to bed at 2 a.m. That's just how I am too. I'm always You get that anxiety of not wanting to go, and it keeps you awake. Before you know it, you're getting no sleep. You love All Time Low? That's great. I think they're awesome. I fell in love with their music 2 albums ago. It was Cinderblock Hearts or something was the name of that album, or Satellites or something. I don't know. The one before this one. And there you are. You're contemplating going to work tomorrow, are you? See, I got to work tomorrow too, but not till 8 a.m. So I can stay up a little bit tonight. I might stream it a bit after I get something to eat, but I wanted to do this series, start this one to see if anybody actually wants to come in and chat and give any kind of feedback on the channel or whatever. And I can show off some cool stuff and play some songs and whatnot. What else do I have? Oh, I got AA batteries I can show you, buddy. You work at 5? Yeah, see, I have a lot of early days like that too. A lot of days I have to get up at 4:30 to go into work. You like the channel? It's fun. Well, I'm glad you like the channel. As long as you like it, Dalton, I guess that's all that matters, right? Yeah, I try to do a lot of different things for you guys. I don't know. Most of it's probably just you guys laughing at me, which is great. My failures in gaming and whatever the hell I'm doing right now. Actually, this smells pretty good. I got this little cologne thing here. I got like so much random stuff in this drawer. I gotta clean this drawer. I'm usually a very organized person. I'm very organized. Like, I rarely ever lose anything because I put it back in the same spots and I keep things kind of organized pretty well. That's just how I've always been, really. So I'm like, oh, where's this? So I know where this is. Like, I don't lose my car keys. I don't lose my wallet. I don't lose, stuff that I might need eventually. I just always keep stuff organized. So, not that I'm like things have to be like, color coordinated and stuff. I'm not like that crazy with it. I just put stuff back where it belongs. You lose your keys 4 times a week. Or they end up in your pocket half the time. Dalton, is that what it is? Yeah. Here is my favorite alcohol, Midori Green. I don't know if you guys can tell from the camera. Hold up in front of my face. Midori is awesome. You see the bottle's almost gone. I don't think I can drink this on YouTube live. I think they'll probably like flag me for being an alcoholic or something. Or in the ignition. You left the keys in the ignition, yeah. As long as you don't lock yourself out of the car, I guess that's alright. Have I ever locked myself out of my car before? Maybe once. It's had to have happened once. I don't know. What kind of alcohol is it? It's Midori. It's a melon liquor. It's a melon whiskey. It's like a sour whiskey. I love to drink it right out of the bottle, but you can mix it with like sour mix or like 7-Up. Maybe put like a little bit of grenadine in it too. It's really sour, obviously, and it's very sweet. But it's good for anybody. It's just, I don't know. It's really tasty for me. It's a Japanese melon liquor. It's green. I'm gonna need to go shopping. Yeah, you should get some Midori. It's really good. Like, if anybody likes anything sour, like sour apple or anything like that, like, this is the drink for you. I had one years ago. I got my first Midori and I fell in love with it. I was like, this is such a good drink, and I used to get them all the time. I got myself my coping bottle of Jack. Hey, Jack's always good. Jack's a good friend too. Jack, Jim. They're good friends of mine as well. I have vodka. I haven't had Jack Daniels in a while. I really haven't. And there's Jim Beam too. Because I usually just get like Midori. Like, I always, when I go to the liquor store, if I need a bottle of Midori, I just get that. Mr. Daniels is always there for Dalton. Mr. Daniels is, he's looking out for you. That's good. He's looking out for you. Oh my. What else do I have in here? I don't know. Yeah, those. I think I showed you guys the games earlier that I got at the game store, but I don't have any more. I didn't buy any more games than the 2 that I bought today, the cheap ones, because I'm on a budget. But the game store is like 2 miles away. I'm gonna be going there like so frequently. It's like right down the street from my work, and it's like so close to my apartment too. So that game store is going to be dangerous to me because I'm becoming addicted to buying like video games, guys. Like it's bad. Like, or at least like used ones that are cheap. I don't go out and spend like $50 every week on video games because I can't afford that. But I'm talking like thrift stores and used game stores. Enjoy whatever you're doing here, and I'm going to go stare at my ceiling and wait till I fall asleep. That sounds actually more enjoyable than this, so you good luck with that, Dalton. And I have no idea what I'm doing, but it's going to end soon. That's all I know. Have a good night, my friend. Get some rest. And have fun at work at 5 a.m. because that sounds awesome. So, Dalton, ladies and gentlemen, he's come in here on the stream. He can say he was a part of the first ever Evening with Zero episode. You disagree, but yeah. It's not going to be fun. Well, I'm not going to have fun at work either, but hopefully I'll be able to get some rest myself. Adios, my friend. Adios. What else do I have? What else do I have in this drawer? There's a lot of weird things in this drawer, guys. That's right here on my desk. I have Nightmare Before Christmas lip balm, purple and raspberry, or grape and raspberry, I should say. I don't even remember where I got these. I think I got them at like the dollar store or something, and I was like, I gotta have it. So whenever I have chapped lips, put on a little Jack Skellington and voila. Oops. There we go. Anything else? Oh, here's my, probably my better webcam. This is used for, I use this for my Xbox 360 actually. It doesn't work on my Xbox One. Like, go figure. An Xbox sanctioned camera doesn't work in Xbox One for streaming. Like, why not? Why not? Why can't I stream on Twitch with this camera so people can watch my stupid face while I fail? You know? I don't know. It really doesn't make any sense to me. Xbox is really bad about allowing like third-party devices on their systems now, like not allowing pictures to be saved on there, not allowing third-party cameras and blah blah blah. Like, what happened to Xbox? Like, Xbox 360, you could share all sorts of things on there, you know, files and pictures, and you could use different webcams and whatnot. And then Xbox One's like, nope, everything's got to be Microsoft owned and bought, otherwise you can't do it. I'm just like, wow, you guys are evil. Come on, Xbox, let us use our stuff again. Ooh. I'm gonna drop the microphone. I'm gonna drop the mic, guys. I'm gonna drop the mic. Oh, that's bright. This is like a little light that you can stick on a wall and blind yourself, apparently. Or you can I just carry, it's like an emergency light in case, you know, the power goes out or something. Nice and bright. Yeah, I'm not know what I'm doing right now. I think I'm going to end the episode here, guys. It's been like 40 minutes of nothing, but I hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. Thank you, Dalton, for coming in and chit-chatting a bit. That's always good to know I'm not the only crazy person here. But yeah, if you guys, those who watch this back, if you want to come into these streams, you see me streaming these, always feel free to come in and say hello and talk about the channel or whatever you want, and it should be a lot of fun. And if you guys want to hear any particular songs played live, I can play songs for you guys. I can, you know, we'll just chat about the channel and life and just have a good time. Everybody's welcome. So thanks again for watching, guys. Till next time, 0 is the number.